All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Anima versus Hawk taking place here on Amazonia. It would actually help if I showed you guys what is going on here. Over here on the top right-hand side of the map, we have Anima. Anima spawning as the blue human. I always feel like I'm butchering his name. And we also see Hawk playing under the name Look Around. This is going to be a human versus human mirror matchup. And I believe this is a best of 3 series. I'll only be casting 2 of the games. So for anyone out there, well, know that I'm not telling you which games I'm casting, so you don't necessarily know the outcome early. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. Human versus human matchup, and this is 1.30, is a matchup I really wanted to cast. Human versus human mirror matches generally have, well, relatively the same army, archmage, casters, more with spellbreakers and priests and sorceresses because of that spellbreaker, spell steal. We are going to be looking at an Archmage going up against an Archmage here. Let's go ahead and speed things up just a little bit here as we are all waiting for that 2-minute mark where the, heroes get onto the playing field and then the game really begins. We do have a scout tower coming in from Anima, making sure that there's not going to be any sort of water elemental harassment. Hawk pretty much opening up with the same thing as well. And the question is going to be what they're going to be doing here in the early stages of the matchup. Are they going to be going for just early creeping? Are they going to try and go for fast expansion attempts or very, very fast attacks? Back off to the north. Purge right there. Water elemental absorbing a bit of damage from both of these rogues. Meanwhile, back off to the north, the renegade wizard will get taken down. Archmage purposely aggro some additional units in order to pull those units back over, as we're going to see this water elemental take a little bit more damage than it would like, as it does get taken down. Manual of health also picked up by the Archmage, as a water elemental purposely walking away, pulling that aggro. Not quite sure what's going on there, as it should be going after the apprentice wizards here. Back down to the south, Archmage is going to go ahead and, finish off that creep camp, picks up a cloak of shadows as the footmen finish off that apprentice wizard off to the north. All right, let's keep the headphones on and see where all of these things are going to, go to next. Archmage is going to finish off that Kobold Tunneler, take down that Kobold Taskmaster as well, and continue on its merry way. This should give the Archmage almost level 3. If he takes down these additional Murlocs, it might actually give him level 3, but it will at least drop a very powerful item. Meanwhile, Militia clearing out the other side should give this Archmage of Anima level 3 here in just a second. Replenishment potion, what's going on? There it goes. There's level 3 now, so it is level 3 going up against a level 2. So this Archmage only has level 2, but it did drop a very, very nice Sentry Ward. Archmage did not use the replenishment potion, surprisingly. A Tome of Intelligence will quickly be picked up. This Archmage is now at level 3, who used more mana. And Hawk actually in the better position here, using a little bit less mana, as we see an Arcane Tower now gonna go ahead and finish off this water elemental here. Will this one peasant get taken down? That is the question. Going to be very, very close. One more shot. Yes, it does get taken down. So big loss right there. 2 peasants, while you're being upgraded, cannot be ignored. Back off to the side here, Archmage is running away. Gonna go ahead and pick up perhaps Boots of Speed, or I believe that's the item to pick up here. Yeah, Boots of Speed. And waiting for a Staff of Teleportation. Nope, not gonna be doing that, as Anima now dropping a second water elemental, only to see, the Arcane Tower putting in a lot of pressure. So far, though, 2 peasants have been taken down. This one low hit point peasant is going to be able to get away. There goes one. Another one could get taken down. There goes another. And lots of peasants have been lost, as the footmen are now going to be forced to retreat, trying to get away. Are they going to be able to sneak through those buildings? Yes, they are. Also getting in a little bit of damage. But the Archmage of Hawk has re-showed up, and now gonna force a little bit of action, force these units to get away, as this low hit point footman trying to hide does not look like it will be able to sneak away in time.
A player's forces are under
All right, let's see where the units are gonna perhaps be going next. Sasquatch now purposely pulling back. Archmage is showing up to the party as well, wanting to do a bit of harassment, and Hawk just cannot get a break. Hawk's army is actually significantly larger, but the harassment and because of the creep jack, did cause significant problems. With the loss of so many peasants, well, Hawk being forced to hire up a goblin shredder to try and make up some of that difference and loss in lumber. Back off to the north, we're taking a look. A handful of low hit point units should be able to get healed back up momentarily, as the population sizes are about the same, 33 compared to 30 right now, as the Archmage is still just battling out in the center. Now, what are the long-term strategies? We still really don't know. We are looking at a Goblin Alchemist coming in from Hawk, though. And with that Goblin Alchemist, are we going to be looking at a counter Mountain King? Obviously, the Alchemist is very good at healing even after the 1.30 patch implementation. It doesn't heal as much. But the Mountain King with that Stormbolt can actually shut down much of the healing. And instead, we're actually going to be going for an Acid Bomb. -3 armor early on, plus that damage over time. Very, very effective while you're creeping out with additional units as the Forest Trolls are getting taken out. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, Archmage is going to go ahead and try and finish off this Water Elemental. Water Elemental should get taken down without a problem, giving level 2 now to that Alchemist, and then also a very, very useful Sentry Ward again. Hawk's map awareness should give him a good advantage here, but he has lost more of his own units. Even if they are just peasants, you are forced to try and replace them. Alright, let's take a look at this. There is the cancellation of that Arcane Tower. Water Elemental trying to get in a little bit more damage right there, and it looks like it will get taken out by, I believe that was the Arcane Tower, so yes, there was significant or no experience gained there. Meanwhile, the Archmage now down to 1 armor and taking that damage over time. We'll see where he travels to next. Alchemist desperately wants to get to level 3, takes a boulder, and well, doesn't really care about that. He has magic immunity, and well, there's that healing spray, healing across multiple units. Once again, another, well, Footman could get taken down to 45 hit points. Good micro there, making sure that the Footman is not going to easily get taken out once again. All right, there it goes. Wanda mana stealing now on that Alchemist. Nicely played. But the Archmage of Anima, is he going to be able to pick off some low hit point units? There is 1 low hit point Footman, as the Alchemist is sitting just at level 2. All right, there's a little bit of damage. Oh, a big Acid Bomb. More importantly, counteracting the Scroll of Regeneration. That was a big loss right there, as this Archmage, oh, Stormbolt Surround. Is he going to be able to get himself out? Healing, spraying himself right there after the Acid Bomb. Is the Scroll of Town Portal going to get transferred over? Yes, it will. Scroll of Town Portal, will it be used? Yes, it will as well. Big damage being dealt as a Footman will get taken down. Oh no, a miss. Beautiful, beautiful miss right there. The Scroll of Town Portal hitting off just in time. The Water Elemental purposely going over, and it actually disrupted, I believe, a Clarity Potion, as the Water Elemental now trying to head back down to 57 hit points, and the experience is, well, lost in the river, so to speak. All right. No additional healing, surprisingly. No Scroll of Regeneration, even though there are multiple low hit point units coming in from Hawk. On to the north, though, Anima now taking this opportunity to clear out the creep camp as well. Mountain King with Potion of Greater Mana, that will be incredibly helpful, as you see the Archmage quickly making sure, you know what, I need to try and get away there. There is the Acid Bomb. Is it going to finish off this Footman? No. Scroll of Regeneration. Well, I guess Scroll of Regeneration and an Acid Bomb, they actually can go together at the same time, but the Acid Bomb did do enough damage to finish him off. Here comes the call to arms. Mountain King gonna come across. There is a Stormbolt onto a Priest. And, well, if that's the only lost unit at that point, that is still going to be okay. Archmage does have a Scroll of Town Portal, Water Elemental. Let's take a look. Alchemist trying to figure out his way out of here. Dispel Magic, low hit point Water Elemental. Acid Bomb heading back the other way. More low hit point units, and there it goes. Another Priest gets taken down as another Acid Bomb gets launched. The Alchemist has launched multiple Acid Bombs, and that damage over time, that level 2 acid bomb has dealt so much damage across multiple units. It cannot just be ignored there. Yeah, you can see even now ticking slowly but surely. Sentry wards by Hawk being placed down. Why both so close together, I'm not so sure, as both sides once again engaging with the creeps in the middle. Another acid bomb, as Anima most likely going to end up losing another footman right there. That so far the Alchemist has made retreating nearly impossible, as any low hit point unit is instantly taken out. The problem though, Anima now transitioning to Spellbreakers, meaning Acid Bomb is only going to be effective against that back line. The back line, those priests, well, if they are all low on hit points, that means that they'll constantly be healing perhaps themselves and unable to heal the Spellbreakers that are in that front line location. Expansions have been established or are being established by both sides already, as another healing spray getting placed down and, well, trying to keep all of those units alive. Alright, Footmen going up against Spellbreakers, Priest and Footmen going up against Spellbreakers and Footmen. The Spellbreakers having a bit more range, but the downside is that they are, well, using medium armor, so they take additional damage from other Spellbreakers and those Footmen as well. More Priests getting taken out again. Is the Alchemist going to be able to do very much of anything? It does not look like it. Trying to chase after all of those units there. Let's take a look. Water Elemental down to 38 hit points, and it looks like it will be able to get away. That Water Elemental just seems significantly faster now. I'm not quite sure why it looks faster. It just does seem a lot faster than it was in the past. Sentry wards quickly being cleared out. Not quite sure what was being used. Perhaps Dust of Appearance, as we are now looking at, well, the Alchemist trying to get to level 4. Rune Bracers will protect him, but the Enforcers are really dishing out that damage once again. Alright, are we going to see a tactical retreat? That is the question. No easy way to get out of this spot here, as the creeps are going after all of the all of Hawk's units. Alchemist still down across over here. Archmage trying to get away. What is going to happen? There is some Priest. Mountain King may try and engage as well. Archmage is in a little bit of trouble. Mountain King gets up to level 3. Are we going to see a Stormbolt? Potion of Invulnerability used just in time. We were waiting for that, as the Alchemist could get taken down right there. Alright, handful of Footmen going after all of those Priests again. One or two more shots could finish them off, but no, the Priest will be able to get away. Spellbreakers heading back off to the north here. Water Elemental finished off that earlier unit, as the Footmen need to slip back out. Supply side, 51 over 66 coming in from Anima. Meanwhile, Hawk probably sitting in the high 50s or low 50s or 60s. Wow, already in the 60s, but Anima is just, keeping Hawk on the run. Hawk trying to, well, run away with all of these units. Mountain King, very low on armor all of a sudden, needs to stick away out of that fight while the Alchemist is in that front line. Alright, let's take a look. It looked as though there was another Wana Mana Stealing, or perhaps, nope, that animation could have been something else, as all the units are trying to get back together. Mountain King with those Boots of Speed, will it be able to catch up and Stormbolt a unit? Alchemist is right here. We could perhaps be looking at nope, no Acid Bomb either, as the Spellbreakers show up to the party and, well, try to remove some of that precious mana from that Alchemist. Finally, we're looking at a little bit of a break in the action by both sides. Are we perhaps going to be getting some creeping? The Alchemist wants to get to level 3 and wants to get there in a hurry. Level 4. Level 4 is going to give, what, Scourge Bone Chimes? Not necessarily the best item. Will help the Goblin Alchemist heal up a bit more, but I believe that item will be sold. Could have had better items once again, as we're taking a look. There you go, level 4 on the Alchemist. Alchemist does use Healing Spray now to heal up all of these units here, but with so many Priests, it feels like the Healing Spray should really only be used in combat. But then again, right now, well, combat has begun. Low hit point Spellbreaker in that back line. Spellbreakers trying to fight their way through. Are we going to perhaps see a couple of Archmage getting attacked right there? And that was perfect timing by Anima. Anima seeing the right opportunity to try and land that, beautiful scroll of a beautiful Potion of Invulnerability, shaking that off right there. Mountain King is in perfect condition. Archmage, that first Stormbolt, waited for the Archmage to be completely surrounded by Spellbreakers, and then started to use all of that damage there. Alright, Mountain King down to 80 hit points, down to 110, getting healed up by those Priests, incredibly important. The Mountain King timed that Stormbolt perfectly. Anima knew, you know what? The best way to shut down that Archmage is to land a Stormbolt and then begin attacking with Spellbreakers. Once the focus shifted over there, the Archmage realized how desperate or how deep in trouble he was, losing a lot of mana and out of position. Well, he was ready for it the second time with that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability to shake that off. And with two big scroll or Potions of Invulnerability to shake off those that was actually very nicely done. Archmage, however, doesn't see the items off over there. Goblin Shredder now joining in on the fight as well. Scroll of Town Portal. Goblin Shredder isn't going to be able to back out in time. It does not look like it, as it does finish off much of those units here. All right, are we going to see another Acid Bomb come down? Yes, all across all of those backline units. Spellbreakers going after the priest there. A big Stormbolt onto the Archmage. Archmage is going to be surrounded, and Anima is in trouble. Potion of Invulnerability should be transferred over, and there it is, but is it going to actually break free? Alchemist, Archmage able to break free here. There's another Potion of Invulnerability. What is going on here as the Archmage now tries to get away? Another big Scroll of Town Portal. Healing Spray as the units are now trying to make their way back out. Alchemist, is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to focus down the Mountain King? Mountain King goes down. Archmage goes down. And now the Alchemist is going to go down as well, as he is completely surrounded in this fight. In a horrible spot between a Spellbreaker and a Spellbreaker pretty much consistently. Is the Alchemist actually going to be able to make its way through? It's sitting at level 5, trying to get its way out. Gets 2 or 3 more Spellbreakers done. And Anima now sitting at level 6. Does have mass teleport. All right, Goblin Shredder needs to head back away. Let's take a look. Archmage quickly resurrected. Hawk perhaps will be able to lead the army back. As the Archmage shows back up to the party, realizes, well, you know what, I don't really want to be here, but a good leader is needed. Spellbreakers now trying to make their way back down. An economic advantage, well, pretty much re-established or re-neutral as Anima is in position here. Archmage is here as well. The Mountain King, what is going on here? Not resurrected at the tavern, even though there are, well, there we go. Everyone resurrected again. Mountain King does not have that much mana, but we do have a level 6 Archmage on the field. Level 2 Brilliance Aura. And right now, that slight nerf to Brilliance Aura making a very big impact, as that Mountain King does not yet have 75 mana. Hawk gonna take this, or excuse me, Anima gonna take this time to put pressure while he knows the Alchemist and the Archmage are relatively low. Mass repairs are currently underway. Alchemist shows up to the party, still has the spell, or has that Clarity Potion going for him, as the Water Elemental tries to head back. What is really going on here? Not quite sure, as well a handful of peasants could perhaps get taken down here. All right, Water Elemental down to 190, 166 hit points. Alchemist still trying to chase. Somehow, the Alchemist got up to 250 mana in such a short amount of time. Never really got attacked, as well. The Alchemist sees some nice items for himself and decides to back up. All right, we'll see if those items make any sort of difference. A little bit more damage for that Alchemist, a little bit more hit points, and a little bit more armor. So all very, very nice right there, as the Alchemist now makes its way back off to the north. All right, there is an Acid Bomb only hitting the Archmage. Mountain King didn't even get any of that splash once again. But, well, every bit of damage coming across, Footman traveling the wrong direction quickly gets sniped out. Archmage of Hawk doing a great job picking up all of the items and all of the things left behind by Anima. And is that really going to be causing, or will that have a profound impact as the game goes long? Alchemist is in position there. There is a big Acid Bomb across multiple units. Archmage trying to get out of a bad spot. Gonna get surrounded for the 3rd time and taken down. Healing Spray just not enough, as we now see Mass Teleport getting underway. All right, lots of mana lost right there, damage done, but what is this opportunity off to the north to try and do significant damage by shutting down this expansion? All right, let's see. Alchemist is down across over here. He should be heading off to the north. What is he doing by himself? Now completely storm-bolted. Is he going to get surrounded? Yes, he will. He's going to try and go after that Mountain King. Mountain King trying to break free. He should be looking at a Scroll of Town Portal. There it is. Stormbolt onto the Archmage. Is the Archmage going to make it? Is the Archmage going to make it? Archmage makes it at 37 hit points, And I wasn't even sure if I saw it correctly, whether or not he made it. That Archmage staying alive ever so barely. Some close calls on both sides as Anima now, well, has won the last couple of battles. Archmage, Mountain King here, ready to go. Spellbreaker here, ready to go. Alchemists, Spellbreakers, Priest, all here ready to go again as the Water Elemental once again putting pressure on to this location here as it's trying to focus down some of the low hit point peasants. So far though, Mountain King has landed a number of critical storm bolts, but through scrolls of Town Portal and other things, has been able to stay alive. Mountain King perhaps diving a bit too deep, forced to use a scroll of, forced to use that potion of invulnerability much too early. Alchemist now in serious trouble. Stormbolt or Thunderclap now coming across, as we can see the Alchemist pretty much lost all of its mana instantaneously. However, the Priest have actually gone a little bit too far as well, and they've taken some significant damage as well. Units now heading back off to the north here. Mass Teleport, Archmage trying to get away, will be able to head away back off to the north. Priest, Archmage, all here, ready to go. Back down to the south, Water Elemental. And, well, Alchemist is here. Potion of Healing on that Alchemist and Clarity Potion. Archmage, no Clarity Potion, but still sitting at level 5. Level 5 versus, and level 5 going against a level 6 and a level 4. That level 3, perhaps Acid Bomb, hasn't been landing as often as the Storm Bolts have. And that is the reason why Anima has been able to reestablish into this position. Archmage now going to be coming back down from the south or north, going to the south. Archmage, Alchemist, where are they going to be going? Where are they trying to perhaps travel to? Where is that next fight? There is not that many gold mines, and even now the red creep camps have yet to be creeped out, so some big items still left. Main gold mines have been mined out for quite a bit, as we still have plenty of gold in these extra gold mines just in case the game goes long. Archmage ready to go after the granite golems. There is a boulder to the head of that Archmage now. I believe a water elemental should be able to spot this down. And with that said, the Mountain King should be the only one in this fight. The Archmage should not be there. Perhaps the Priest should be in position to try and do a little bit of healing. But if the Mountain King gets to level 5, which is highly possible if the Archmage keeps his distance, he will be fine. Tome of Strength +2 here, ready to go. Granite Golem, Rock Golem, all here ready to go as well, as the Mountain King wants to fight back here and perhaps take down and get to level 5 on that Mountain King. There it goes. There is level 5 Unholy Aura, a very powerful item indeed. Faster movement speed on that Mountain King, very fast, as we see a Potion of Invulnerability used in time to protect the precious mana on that Alchemist. All right, nothing to really stop the Archmage's Mass Teleport. And with that, moving back down to the south, who is going to win? Archmage does not have any sort of scroll of Town Portal, so all he can really hope to do is, well, if I can't defend a location, all I can do is hope to take down and make this an even swap. All right, Spellbreak or a Priest finishing off some things here. Let's take a look at this Arcane Tower. There you go. What's going to happen here? We could see a Stormbolt on an Archmage, or there you go, straight up landing on top of those units. Acid Bomb onto all of those units. Thunderclap. Archmage is in trouble. Archmage trying to be healed. Not going to be able to do so. A beautifully predicted escape by Anima. Hawk unable to finish it off, and Anima takes game number 1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.